Boom, what's going on, everybody? What's happening? What's happening? I know you missed that whole thing. I think I had it on mute the entire time, but it's all good. Y'all already know the vibes. Y'all already know the deal. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. Welcome back. Lunch in the Lab. And of course, my favorites. My favorite lunch people are already at the table ready. Shantae, Teresa, and my guy, JoJo. You can't never. Appreciate seeing you the other day, man. Mad love always. Berkeley in the building. You already know. Gotta give mad love to my man who came up there, man. Always taking notes for real, for real. Y'all think he playing. He be right there listening. He be right there listening. And I appreciate him for it. What's going on, everybody? Good afternoon. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. One heck of a weekend. Football, and well, a little bit more football happened this weekend. D1, D2, you can call it what do you want to. It went down this weekend. Lots of games of the week. Two of them in particular for us. One on Saturday, and then one came through on Sunday, which was pretty good. Cross and Beyond Sports went down on Sunday, and then the game of the week was Stahl versus Military Mag on Saturday. That was pretty good. Stahl took the majority, winning 3 games to 1. The only game they did lose to was to Hanahan 6U on the 6U division. And a lot of D2s don't have 6U, so it's kind of big. They're starting off with something over there at Stahl. They're starting off with something. They get some more crowd and parent and family participation. They'll be all right. They'll be all right. They'll make it through. We're not going to hold you too long. If you missed the show last night, go back, look at it, get some of it. But I have some questions that I definitely want to ask you all just to see where you're sitting at, see where your mind is at with it. Are you guys happy? If you made playoffs, are you happy with just making the playoffs? That's the number one question. If you didn't, are you happy with your season? All right. Hopefully you are. Hopefully if you finish the season, everybody's healthy. You should be in good standing. You should be all right. You should be all right. I told y'all, and just as quick as I told you last night, I told you they came in. Pryor and T Flash both made it to the wall of the youth wall of fame. It's really not official until you get inside the shadow box, and there it is. Of course, we're going to start building up the other side and get a bunch right here is my plan. That's why absolutely nothing up there permanent. All right, so the more teams we get up there, man, the more we get to show off a little something, something. All right. Playoffs. Let's get to the rank. Let's get to not the rankings. Excuse me, not the rankings. We want to shut that off for a second. We want to talk about the games D1 and D2. So D2 coming up. Games at Berkeley and Colleton County. We were absolutely correct yesterday. For those who said Berkeley and Colleton County, you're absolutely 100% correct. That's where it's going down at. 9 o'clock is Camp Future at Berkeley. At Berkeley, check this out. 9 o'clock in the morning is Camp Future going on against Baptist Hill. That is the 10U division. Then the 12U is Baptist Hill at Fort Dorchester. Playing against Fort Dorchester, excuse me. And he means and. I know what he means. Fort Dorchester and Baptist Hill going down on the 12U at 10:30. Then at 12 o'clock is Baptist Hill versus Berkeley. It look like Baptist Hill is about all in, ain't they? Golly. Then we move on to Berkeley versus Camp Future on the 12U division. You have another 8U that's going down. It's Cane Bay versus Hanahan. That actually pretty good. That actually pretty good. And then Cross plays against Hanahan on the 10U division. 8U for the Cane Bay, 8U for the Cane Bay and Hanahan, and then 10U for the Cross and Hanahan. And that's it for that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games going down next Saturday at Berkeley. Camp Future and Baptist Hill. Baptist Hill and Fort Dorchester. Baptist Hill and Berkeley. Berkeley versus Camp Future, Cane Bay versus Hanahan, and Cross versus Hanahan. Going down at Berkeley next week, or this week, excuse me, this Saturday. Then on to big things popping, little things stopping. Listen, then at Colleton County. Colleton County has been making noise. I see Craig Grant. You don't post too much. Hey, what's up, Tierra? Little sis in the building. Uh, they haven't been talking. They've been going out there just playing straight football. The one thing I think that would, because only one age group can't be the one to bring you on to D2, can bring you from D2 to D1. You have to have multiple and or a winning season. Everybody has to at least hit the playoffs for a couple years in a row. I hope that's Colleton's goal. But either way, I mean, a goal is a goal. You got to crawl before you walk. You come in there, you win out in the D2. I think it'd be great. I would have loved to see you guys ball out so I could have formulated an opinion. I understand the numbers are out there. Sometimes the numbers don't always tell the entire truth, but in this case, it actually did. So Colleton County actually gets to host these events. The round one in the D2 at 9 o'clock in the morning is Cross versus Holly Hill Hawks, 8U division. Then the 10U, Holly Hill versus East Cooper. Then the 12U, it is Beyond Sports versus Holly Hill. Then the 6U is Colleton County versus Stall. Then on the 8U is Fort Dorchester versus Colleton County. Colleton County is all the way in from 6, 8, 12, 10, and 12. Then Fort Dorchester versus Colleton County on the 8U. On the 10U, Stratford versus Colleton County. On the 12U, Stratford versus Colleton County. College is going out there and showing out, and then they have the last 4 games. Everybody else, the other 4 games would play before them. Then they come in and they run straight like they at the house for real. 6, 8, 10, and 12. And trying to come through with just a clean sweep and see who all moves on to the second round. That is your D2. Okay, don't forget your D1 second round will be held in West Columbia and in Somerville. I've already got the call. Can't tell you which one. It's already been presented to me, but it's not the close one. Put it like that, and it's all good. We'll see how it goes down. D2 second round will be held in Holly Hill and Philip Simmons. Okay. D2 second round will be in Holly Hill, Philip Simmons. You get down to the last ones, and there it is. D1 goes down this weekend, this Saturday, at Lucy Beckham and EMC, which is the Extra Mile Club, which they play out of Whale Branch, out in Beaufort. Whale Branch High School. Yeah. Beautiful facility. Lucy Beckham starts off at 9 o'clock in the morning. It is the 6U going at Fort Dorchester going against West Ashley. Then we move straight to the 12U. It's East Cooper versus Fort. Then in the 6U is Woodland versus North Charleston. Then on to the 8U is EC Warhawks versus North Charleston. To the 10U next is Ashley Ridge versus North Charleston. North Charleston all the way in 6, 8, 10, and 12. And they're playing all their games right in a row. Then on to the 12U is West Ashley versus North Charleston. Finally get to see North Charleston, and look, it looks like all of them are coming in. And somebody tell my Uncle Randy, I found it. I told you I still had it. It wasn't going nowhere. Somebody tag Randy Washington, let him know. I put it back up. He wanted it up. It's back up, and there it'll stay. Then moving on at 5 o'clock that afternoon or evening, it is Ashley Ridge versus West Ashley. It says Stags in here. Stags in the building. Y'all can't even call yourselves the Stags no more now. Y'all knew better than that. It's just Berkeley. I say Stags and I get ridiculed. You can't say it, Torian. But it's all good. We appreciate you. Oh boy, hey, I forgot. I knew somebody was off today, and I was like, "Yo, I should." I mean, I want to invite somebody to the show, and I could. Hey, what you doing? You chilling? You got a minute? I might send you a request. Nephew, what you doing? You chilling? Let me see if I can do it. Hey, that fool, yeah. I know it. Oh gosh. And I was just talking to him yesterday. That's funny that he's hold on, boom. See if you can follow that. Bam. Boom. Leave the room. Boom, boom, boom. Nephew, see if you can follow that. It'll pop up. Follow the instructions as written. Easy, easy, easy. At 5 o'clock, it's Ashley Ridge versus West Ashley on the 8U. The 10U, it is a rematch. That's going to be one heck of a game. We might have to go live for that one. We'll see. I think it's just me, myself, and I, along with the student, probably in on that one. We'll see. EC Warhawks versus Kane Bay, the 10U. It's the rematch. Was a pretty decent game. We just saw a couple weeks ago, and here they are back again at it. Then at EMC, all right, Extra Mile Club. Then over there, it is 6U starting at 9 o'clock in the morning. It is 6U Kane Bay Cobras versus EMC. At 10 o'clock, it's the 12U Kane Bay Cobras versus Ashley Ridge. Then at 8 o'clock, it's Kane Bay versus West Columbia Tigers. 12U has Woodland versus West Columbia Tigers. The 6U is Philip Simmons versus West Columbia Tigers. 10U, Philip Simmons versus Woodland. It's gonna be a good one. I'll make my predictions. I'll make my predictions soon, but it's gonna be good. It's gonna be a good one. 5 p.m. going on at EMC. It is West Ashley Junior Wildcats versus Fort Dorchester. Then at 6:30 to end the night, it is EMC versus Fort Dorchester. Going down, that is your D1. That is your D1. What happened this weekend? I know. What happened this weekend is it went down. Saturday, it was Stall versus Military Mag. And similar to Stall's high school, unfortunately, man, we got to buy into what some of these people are doing. It's real simple and plain. Check your messenger, nephew. Check your messenger. It's real simple and plain, just to come out and support all the way across the board. That's probably my biggest pet peeve. As I seen this weekend, Cross showed up in numbers, big numbers, big numbers, big numbers. But when it came down to the 12U, and I get it, kind of sort of a long day, but not really. We've seen way longer. These playoffs will really, really test you. If you think you're ready for a long day, hey, buckle up, hold on tight, real tight, because these playoffs are going to be just the same. It's going to be somewhat of a long day for everybody. So, listen, it's not like we don't get it. It's not like we don't get it. We definitely get it. But we just need you there to help and support all the way through. All right, that'd be the ultimate move. That would be the ultimate move. All right, are you guys happy with making it to playoffs and you're good with it? I see, some who didn't. But what's the ultimate goal? Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah, don't try to. Yeah, don't do that if you're trying to drive back. Don't do that. Not if you're driving. Go ahead, lay low. I got you. I got you. Round one coming up next. Ooh, ooh. We gonna see some tough ones. And we gonna see some dog fights. But it's just gonna come down to the end to who wants it a little bit more. Who wants it a little bit more? Mm-hmm. Ooh, that's definitely what it comes down to. Hanahan's 6U must have had a bye week. I don't see them on here. Big Will, hey, what's going on? Nephew in the building. I see Fort. I see four. I see Hanahan must have had a bye for their 6U. That's going to be interesting. So 6U, what are they? D2, 6U, Colleton County. Ooh, that'd be a good one. Yeah, they gotta want it more. Yeah, gotta want, definitely gotta want it more. I think now this now comes down to a test. Forget about it, right? Spence, forget about it. You got to come and bring the kitchen sink, huh? You got to bring the kitchen sink, the stove, and possibly the refrigerator on some of these. Um, do coaches change up their offense now? Right now, this week, there's been something they've been working on for the last 2 or 3 weeks. They got in the playoffs. They said, hey, we could possibly, man, listen, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I totally agree. 100% agree with that. But, forget the film, forget the live streams and all the other stuff that you think people are watching. Players, coaches are showing up to the games and watching for themselves. Forget the film. They're showing up. Hey, listen, they're paying their way to get in. They're eating from your concessions. Spence, Bill, for a lot of Ford started. I see Berkeley popping up. Um, I've seen a bunch of teams just popping up like, hey, what's going on? Boom, boom, boom. They come up, show their love to the booth, go back, finish watching the game. Fort actually just comes in. There's my nephew, all of them, my nephews. Trey Smalls, Bell, Spence, all of them come in there. They just sit down and get comfortable, kick their feet up. So I ain't even mad at that. So the boys, somebody, hey, why y'all asking me quick? Come on in here and ask. Y'all shoot me with the instant message. Come on, man. Come on the show with that. Do I have King B? Always tweak and add a little more. Everything you did all year is second nature. Can never have enough tools in the bag. Listen, and so that's when it comes. Do I have Kane Bay against Boney? Come on, man. Come on, man. You guys, do I have Kane Bay against Woodland? That's a good question. If you're watching live, I wish you come on live. Come on live, watch what's going on. Come on live and watch. Y'all already know what it is. Let's see. He says always tweak, right? Always tweak and add a little more. Always tweak and add a little more. Uh, what you did becomes second nature. All right, because you know why he says that? Because everything that you've been doing at practice, it should already be. It should be clicking. It should be clicking. It should be. If you ain't clicking by now, if those same little 4 and 5 plays you run ain't clicking by now, you in trouble. I seen a team run a double reverse 3 times and promise you, every single time that thing worked. I don't know how. I don't know how. I ain't ask. I didn't do none of that. Every single time it worked. 3 times in a not like in a row, and it worked every single time. All right. Big Will Bell says always scouting. West Ashley Wildcats. Everyone thought we'd be terrible and lose. I think not lose, right? All right, LOSE. Hey man, Lindsay, I'm just teasing. And lose all of our games. But our kids and coaches came ready to work, and here we are, made it to the playoffs. To me, this is what youth sports is all about. Coming to as a team, getting better and seeing benefits of hard work and dedication. I think that is that's exactly what it's all about. Hard work and dedication. And even more so, getting a lot of these young student athletes um, off the streets, keeping their mind focused on something else other than trouble, and sometimes even life. So I think that's a win in itself. That's kind of I say it's a rhetorical question, Lizzie. Some coaches, it's the playoffs and all that stuff. That's what they live for. That's what they want to do. If it's the championship or bust, they don't care. Others, it's about growing, right? It's about growing. One thing we all have in common is pain. And we've been there before. There's been a lot of unfortunate passings going on. One of the OGs, my man passed away, Pops, passed away about a week ago now. It's a little bit under a week, a little bit about a week ago. Good friend of the show, good friend of the family. You know, he said, "I'm always scouting and I don't hide." Yeah, trouble definitely. You don't, you know, it's all about adjustments at this time of the year. Ooh. No, listen, I was just kidding, Lizzie. I know exactly what you meant. That's why I'll be happy to help fix it. Let's go back to this right here. Dale Springs, longtime family friend. Oh my goodness. We go back. We go back like waves and do-rags. Huh? Come on now. We go back like waves and do-rags. It's all about adjustments at this time of the year. Let's talk adjustments real quick. Offensively, you're getting these guys that are just pounding this, straight bully ball. This is the low country. It's the SEC. You're getting bully ball. The guys are coming downfield at you hard and fast. Now, this is that time that it is win or go home. Literally. Literally, you could have lost probably just one game and you felt a certain way about it. But this one right here, this is win and go home. At the end, it's your season's done and over with. A lot of these guys on the 12U and things like that, they're aging out. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants that. If I go out, I'd love to go out with a bang. I would love to go out with a bang, right? And make it to the championship. At least to the championship would probably be one of those goals. But if there's an overall different demographics going on in your area, in your org, in your facility, then I totally get it. Take the win with what it comes with. You know what I mean? Shantae, you're exactly right. This is where it counts. This is where it counts. And so we're talking about the adjustments. What are you going to do? Antoine, what's up, Coach Rhodes in the building? That's what we went back and talked about with Dale Springs was just saying. Very crucial to have at least, at least a couple more tricks inside the bag, something you can pull out that nobody's seen all season long. We're not saying you have to adjust your whole offense and make it totally different. Position moves, things like that. You know what I mean? I don't want to tell you everything, but it's possible to come in right now and just show something totally different. Like, whoa, we ain't seen that. It's there. If you've been at practice and once you have your first step down, Dale, you remember, once we pounded that playbook inside those kids' heads so much. It was probably just one who didn't get it. It was just one young student athlete who didn't get it. I swear that kid had talent. I don't know what he's doing right now, but Dale, you know who I'm talking about. JoJo, stop taking notes. But that young student athlete, he just couldn't get those plays right. The rest of them, they had it. And we had a dog on that squad too, who unfortunately went out. Um, I think, yeah, sure. Yeah, one and done time. That's exactly what it comes down to. So you got to show it. It's either that if whatever you have is still unbroken, untouched, no scratch against you, I say don't change. I say don't change. Laquita, what's going on? I say don't change. Yeah, you know who on both of them. He said, well, I know who. That boy used to kill me with that, man. He never used to get it right. And I just knew he was a straight athlete. I was like, come on, man, you gotta be kidding me. But this is the time. This is the time. Slight adjustments. The vision, offensive coach Spence, JoJo, Bell, nephews. The vision of what these guys should be seeing. Hey, when you come through now you come in and you educate. Just tweak it, tweak it. The oil's there. The oil's there. Now you got to get the gears rubbing together. Get the gear. Let the friction already be there before they even start. This is what you're looking for. This is what's happening. Situation. Boom, boom, boom. You know what I mean? Come on, man. Hash numbers sideline. Wait, stop teaching that. I'm just asking. Hey, JoJo said, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Hey. But listen, But listen, all right, JoJo, but this is the thing. All right, it's not because some of these teams you haven't played yet. Some of them you have, some of them you haven't. But let's say you play a team that they made the adjustments. Dale Springs is a defense guy. He's offense and defense. I like him, boy. I don't know where the heck I would put Dale. I think I'd put him on. I think I'd put him on defense, but he knows offense really, really well. I think he can do either. But if it's just me and him, and we had to choose, then of course he goes to defense. I would go to offense. Now, if his defense is shutting down my offense, I have to be able to make that adjustment. I can't wait till third quarter, fourth quarter, and all that other stuff to make that adjustment. I can't do it. All right, it's not going to happen. So I have to get ready to make that adjustment within the second or third series. Second or third series, I have to make that adjustment. That's all there is to it. You can't wait. You wait to third quarter, then you're down too much, right? I get it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? Adding a few wrinkles defensively and offensively got to be on your game or sent home, says Franco's M. Commander. You're absolutely correct. And you have to be able to make those adjustments within that, not within that series. Okay, you understand where I'm going at with Franco. If you come back and you go in 3 and out right off the rip, then I gotta be able to go ahead and make those adjustments, by the time I come back out. By the time I come back out, I gotta be able to make those adjustments. What are you gonna do? And you have to be able to make those adjustments comfortably to say it'll still be effective. You know what I mean? Just so William Dutch's little WD-40 on the smooth set. Ain't nothing wrong with, you hear that little, what is that noise? That skit. You got to get it. See, how did I tell you? The defense is my thing. He has been a defensive guy. Offensive-wise, he's really smart. He's put me on to a lot of games. Still got that playbook. He put me on to a lot of stuff. And he knows that I know what I'm looking for. But, me personally, if I had Dale Springs and, you pick these guys out of it, I'd put them on defense all day. Got to be able to adjust, says Coach Spence. But what I know from offense makes me better on the defense. And that is absolutely true. Because you know why? You know how I know that? Because all I played was inside linebacker all through high school. I played defense the entire time, all through high school. Straight defense. I used to long snap. Right. It said, that's me. That's me. Right. And that's why. Hasheen White in the building. No. Hey, please tell my uncle that I found the mask and he can stop bullying me on my show now. All right. Hey, and happy anniversary. Happy anniversary, man. Just a week right after mine. Hasheen, I'm put you onto a spot. You got man, listen. I'll put you onto a good eat spot, man. Put you onto a good eat spot. You'll love it. But you do have to be able to adjust. You have to be able to adjust, and you cannot wait. Sometimes you wait till halftime, you're too far behind. Right? Now, there is such a thing as not being too far behind. It depends on the type of adjustment you make. I seen a team yesterday make an adjustment, right? Came into the third quarter and they were started on this drive, and here they go. He's hey, I'll share with the class on the East. I got to no, I can't give you all my spots, man. Y'all mess around and pop up there and kill it. I'll DM you. If you're ever down in the Charleston area, man, I'll definitely. He said, I'll share on the Eats. I want to know. One thing I like about what you do and I do as well is adjust our playbook with letting you know we made that without letting you know we made that adjustment. Formations and personnel remains the same, but you adjust. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. And that's how it should be. It should be made to look like there's been no adjustments. Like, oh, okay, even if you change the formation with the same personnel, it's there. It's there, and it has to be effective. Don't change it if you haven't been working on it. If this is something you just incorporated this week, God bless you. If they get it, God bless them too. But this is something that you should have been working on about 2 or 3 weeks now. And every now and then, hey, try that new try that new offense. Try that new offense real quick. Let me see something. You know what I mean? You should be boom. Tomorrow I'm gonna be there. Okay. I'm gonna put you. Man, this place does a Sunday. Never mind. You're throwing me off. But that's exactly what you got to do. Definitely big facts. Definitely big facts. You make that adjustment with the same personnel. Come on, man, and make it look like you ain't did like nothing brand new. But here comes some fresh new. Here comes some new plays. Some new. We seen something. We seen something coming in the third quarter. Saw this team come down, and little by little, boom, made the mistake. And that then, because I see the game differently now, took all the air out of the balloon, and that was it. And that was it. That was their drive to make that difference. That was their drive to put them within a touchdown and try to make it somewhat of a game. If I'm not mistaken, West Ashley just did the same thing that Saturday, but time ran out. Am I going to be at any of the FCS games? Probably not until the championships, Coach. Probably not until the championships. I know I have D1 with EC Warhawks at Lucy Beckham this Saturday. And right now, West Columbia Tigers are on the line for round 2. So I mean it could go either way. It could go either way. You know what I mean? I mean, have money will travel type thing. But right now, and I'm hoping, that all championships we played at one place, D1 and D2. I hope they pack the house for that one and just have it at one joint venture and just ball out till we fall out and have a great time. I'm hoping that that's what's going to be. Hey, hold on now. Don't even be like that. Don't even be like that. Listen, if you check, I know he's only teasing, folks. He's only teasing. Y'all don't get him. He's only teasing. That's family right there. But I've been doing all the majority of my game of the weeks have been all D2. I know a lot of you haven't noticed, but the majority have been all D2. I've been all D2 quite a bit. All right. So that's how that went. All right. So it's been cool. It's been cool. If you're free Sunday, come roll to Gaffney with me to watch. Ooh, what? I might. And he said roll with me, and you know you have to pass by me, so I might have to get. No, you good. I'm only kidding. CCSD would be a good place. Would be a good place, Teresa, and I don't see why not. But let me tell you the only thing that is kind of rubbing me the wrong way. I say the wrong way. I don't say the wrong way. It kind of rubs me a little bit strange is these some of these programs, some of these places are starting to see that youth football is bringing in a little bit of money. Well, listen, they're a 501c3. All right, who's ever hosting and who's ever doing all this stuff, hey, the prices aren't going down. All right, so I don't see why the community isn't. I'm not saying give it to them for free, but give me a break on something. Give me a break on something. I know CCSD Stadium 4 that's pretty expensive. That's pretty expensive, and that's something you have to pay well before you take your first snap. The first person even entered the building. Your referees aren't there. You haven't bought concessions. You haven't did any of that stuff. So I mean, even if they do something like that, I mean, in order to make up for it, they're gonna have to literally pack the house, and I think that's the way. That might be the way to go. No, Coach Rose, no, you good, man. You know I'm only teasing, but I want to see it at the end. I want to see something. I want to see that at the end. I want to see that at the end. Yeah, Teresa, I'd like to see some of these schools are charging for practices. God, come on, man. God bless America. You're charging these kids that is potentially it was even more crazy is the majority of these kids, I say at least 60-40 are going to end up going to the school in which they're playing for. If not, they're not going to be too far away. Some of them are like they're getting closer and closer to where they're supposed to be going. Man, you still want to sit there and charge these people a gang of money to hold 4 games right there. And I understand. Listen, you tell them to clean up. I've seen schools turn around and put everybody to one side of the field. I don't care. You're right, because if I have to clean up the field at the end of the day, I'm not going to the away side and then going to the home side and have to clean up and be there another 3 to 4 hours after the event is like officially over, like everybody's left, and it's just me and a cleanup crew out there. Nah. Hey, and there's another reason. Look, I wouldn't do anything with CCSD until they do right now. They got to make a decision, man. They got to make a decision. They are right. So something's going on. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not going to get into the political side of things and how all that stuff is going on, but you're absolutely right. Somebody's got to have a conversation with these people, man. At the same time, we have to hold ourselves accountable. And I'm saying we, as the adults, to act a certain way, not to get out there and act an ass when it's time for these young student athletes to play. And these people watch and they observe that stuff. You might not call the police and tell you all this and that, but the same stuff you doing when they sit there and they watch and they see, they report it right back to their people, to the lead people. That's how they know what's going on. Right? If you're out there smoking and doing all that stuff, man, listen, keep that stuff out there in the parking lot. No need to bring it in. Keep that stuff out in the parking lot and everything else. You know what I mean? I get it. Y'all are grown. Hey, listen, you want to make those decisions, that's you. Keep it out there in the parking lot, though. Keep it out in the parking lot. The drinking and stuff like that, once again, out in the parking lot. It's not that discreet. But, hey, to each their own, to each their own, to each their own. I'm not gonna act like I'm a Boy Scout in the thing, but at the same time, we, in order to, to be better, I guess we got to do better. All right. I understand we want to have fun. Heck, I want to have fun out there. The after spot is already set up right down the street around the corner. That's bar on the Ave for when you want to go to the spot after. But come on, lots of stuff going down. Dale, you remember a while back, uh, they had an event going on. Let's do this. Let's get these bad boys in here. Boom. You remember this right here? It is the Low Country Elite Bowl. What? That's right. Low Country Elite Bowl is back. Last one they had was 2019. Where's my ring? Hey, Dell, that was back when we had the middle school, and I took Lions over there to coach with me. Huh? That's sweet. My homeboy from Connecticut, James Clanton, 40 something years, almost 50 years have been friends. 40 something years have been friends with that cat. He came down and did his thing. So that was pretty cool. Get your child signed up if you haven't already. I guarantee you it's filled and it's filling, if not filled up already, it's filling fast. All right. Make your nominations, see if they have room for your player. If not, hey, look, get on a waiting list. Somebody doesn't show up, they might give you the call. Stay in shape and stay ready. All right. Also, it is the Low Country Royale cheerleading competition. Ooh wee. It's going down in a major, major way. Stratford making some noise. Somebody said West Columbia was coming down. It was going to be in the building. Or let them girls, hey, y'all let them people from the Midlands come on down here and take over a competition that is put on in the Low Country by the Low Country. I don't even know how to look. I couldn't even look y'all in the eye no more. Couldn't even look you in the eye no more. Make sure that you get that flyer, copy, screenshot. If you don't see it right now, you can't see it as well. Hold on, let me do this for you. Bam! There you go. Copy that email. Send your information. Get a chance to get in and win, win, win. Cash prizes at the end of the day. This first one, it would be just that. It's going to be our first one. So we're going to have fun with it as much as we can. All right. So make sure you get locked in. Lux Cigar Lounge. Really for that good cigar, relaxing. Lux Cigar Lounge, located in beautiful Moncks Corner, South Carolina. Like, share, and follow them on Facebook. Need that music? You want to get your party crunk up? Get with my man, DJ Tank, in the building. On the ones and twos, like, share, and follow on Facebook. Don't forget, one of our favorite sponsors, Sit Your Ass Down Hotel. You deserve to be here. Definitely in the building. We have been trying to get this man to do a segment for the last couple years. He normally keeps it with the NFL, even if he just pops in and pops out on who made their way into the hotel versus their reservations. We would love, love, love to do that. Chameleons Media and Entertainment. Listen, you need that Facebook promo. You want that shot, that little mini commercial for your business. Get with Chameleons Media and Entertainment on Facebook. My man Sean Doby, aka Shawnee Sinatra, can get you right. Up next is Rare Flex Apparel. We are now officially the ambassadors, one of the ambassadors of Rare Flex Apparel. That's right. You make it rare. We make it rare so you can flex. You make and customize your own accessories. And I have some on the way. I hope they should be getting here soon. As a matter of fact, I need to call up Rare Flex and find out. My stuff should be on the way because it's a perfect time for it to give it away during the playoffs. Oh, yeah. I got some goggles. I got some sleeves. I got some gloves. I got some wristbands. Little of this, little of that. Made right for you from Rare Flex Apparel. Then Bar on the Ave. That's right. Eat good, drink better, but drink responsibly. Bar on the Ave, located on Sproul Avenue in the beautiful newer side of North Charleston, over there, Park Circle. Park Circle, that's right. You know how they're doing over the Park Circle. Change it up a little bit. Now's the perfect time to go over there and grab you some lunch if you haven't already. You don't have time to sit down and eat? Get your order to go. Also, speaking of to go, Charleston Eat Barbecue. Listen, get this young man to come put up something on that grill. Dell, give me your grill. You ain't using it. Charleston Eat Barbecue has the big, almost black beauty like what Dell Spring got. Dell Springs, come on, man. Let me bring that thing and hold it out in the country. I know I can come get it. He's going to tell me, yeah, come on, get it. Charleston Eat Barbecue, the best barbecue in the low country. You don't believe? Come try it for yourself. Also, Jessica Hood Photography. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Jessica is still around and doing her thing. She is such a busy, 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 busy lady that, along with her two boys and everybody playing sports, she still makes time for memories, right? Shooting all those awesome pictures that you see all over social media. All right. Then, been out to Cross yesterday. Who was out to Cross yesterday? Tropical Italian. Who was at Cross? I was out there. She was out there. I didn't see her out there yesterday. I didn't see her out there, and I was in the booth. Tropical Italian Ice. That's right. Philly Ice with a Southern charm. Like, share, and follow them on Facebook. Need that lawn cut different? You don't like what it's looking like? Get it ready for the winter time. That's what you should be getting ready to do. And you already see the hashtag, so you already know that's family. That's Dre's Lawn Maintenance. You can contact Dre, Andre that is, at 843-568-3669. Tell them the professor sent you. Get that discount. Also, we will be locking in with Carolina Spring Football League this season. Definitely look forward to that. Definitely look forward to that. And we can't forget our major sponsors out there. It is the Factory Sports and Fitness Training. You want to get that athlete? That's right. See, just not football. You want to get that athlete right? Make sure you get them in the gym with these gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, here at the Factory ASAP. And last but definitely not least, it is the Low Country Football Group, ladies and gentlemen, in the building. That's where I'm from, and my mama lived 5 minutes from the school. Well, Shantae, you should have been out there. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Boom, and there it is. And that's where I live. That's where I live, out here in the beautiful, beautiful country of Cross. We love it. Don't forget, In the Lab with the Professor is on YouTube. All you have to do, free. It's free. It's free. Go there and subscribe. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. A lot of stuff going on. Can't forget my guy, High Star Hoops. It's the uno, dos, tres from the outside. My man JB Doctor. Excuse me. I keep Dr. JB Buford in the building. And he said, "Oh no. Oh no, you definitely can get my Black Beauty out of commit. No, give a hit in. I got somebody who can fix it. Big Zay in the building. What's up, Zay? Always a pleasure to see. Listen, Dell, man, you remember back when I was first started coaching, man, big culture change. Now that I'm doing, I got a lot of people, man, coming to the booth just to say, what's up? Hey, appreciate you. Love, respect, peace, and go back. Zay is one of those people, man. Always, always, always coming up to see me, man, and seeing what it's all about. It's the playoffs. Make those adjustments. Do what you have to do. But I tell you what, you got to do it clean. Make sure you come out and ready to win. All right. Any given Saturday starts, has already started, and it definitely cranks up just a little bit more. Good luck to everybody out there in the playoffs. Round 1 coming up. I will be at Lucy Beckham this weekend. I believe I have a game. I do have a game Friday night. So Thursday night, Thursday. We will try because there's no more B team and JV. I think all that's over, right? So I think Thursday night might be one of those nights we come in. Predictions? Huh. We'll see. Predictions to come out. It's going to be a tough one. It's going to be a tough one. I know one team I'm not going against. Because obviously they didn't put all of them in there. Between North Charleston, Carleton County, I don't know if I can even go against them. They got to meet. Well, they won't meet up because it's D1 and D2. But it's another question. You ready for this one? Do you think D1 and D2 champions should meet later on postseason? Win your championship, get a week or two off, and then come back and play one big, I don't know, Holiday Bowl? Possibly. D1 and D2 turn around and match up. Let the commissioners come see for himself. If a D1 and if a D2 matches up, I mean, it's just one, right? Unless two or three of your squads turn around and ran. You come out there, you win any of them, I think you should be allowed into D1. You win two, you break even with half, you should definitely get in there. Torian said definitely. Hey, listen, I'm saying, I'm just saying. I think it would be kind of interesting to see some of these D2 teams. I understand they're D2 and they're D2 because they're brand new, not really new, but they didn't have this one and that one winning. But hey, now you got some of them that got 4 in the playoffs. They got their whole org in the playoffs. That counts for something. I know it does. I know, Jay. It counts for something. You make it around 2, and I guarantee you definitely got his attention. You mess around and make it to the championships, then hey, you make it to the championships, and a couple, 2 or 3 y'all get in there out of the 4. You can't shake a stick at that. You got to look at the org and say, hey, it might be time. It might be time. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, they are here for you. The sponsors, everybody is here for you. Let's see. What are we doing here? I don't want to do that. My bad. Don't forget, we are bringing back In the Lab with the Professor on Sundays. Sundays. We'll be breaking down the games. As you guys know, I take notes. I take notes on every single game, even though I'm up there calling the game. I'm taking notes, breaking down the whole game as I see it. Where your mistakes are. I want to see what you can do with it. One thing we're looking forward to is the adjustments. Can you make those adjustments? If you just played that team not too long ago, are you going to stay the same? Are you going to stay the same? So we look forward to being in the skybox with you, and even you. All right? So buckle up, hold on tight. Y'all know what it is, man. It's your guy, the professor, none lesser, aka the Skybox Bully for PhDU Sports. We'll see you this Saturday, and as we proceed to give you what you need, definitely stay safe. Keep